Amy Shark, Sam Fisher. So good to meet you both.
Abbie Chatfield, what's up?
Oh my God, full name basis. Government
Oi,
names.
oi.
Not all of us. Not government names, but, you know, full names, we love it.
Not government names?
Well, is your last name Shark?
Well, I mean, let's go with it. It's not. Like,
It's not.
It's not on
It's not.
Yeah,
official
look.
documentation, but it is. Like, it might as well be.
In your heart.
It is now.
It is,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You know, you really feel it's Amy Shark.
Yeah, I don't think I'd come in and say, like, Amy Billings. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You'd be like, okay, dickhead.
But government names. I should have done that and gone, oh, that's Amy Shark, by the way. It'd be
Yeah.
great.
So
Confuse the
good.
audience.
Someone said today, have you guys done the like marketing campaign of because my last name's Fisher and your last name's Shark?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
And I was
wow.
like,
Stupid that
no
I've
one's
never
ever
put
brought that
together.
up. It's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that now?
We need to play with that
It'll be me
somehow.
fishing and you'll be in the water. Behind.
Some geeky thing.
Maybe that's how this came about. So you got the new song, High on You. We love it. It's gorgeous.
Such a good segue.
I know, God, I'm good. Maybe that's how the duet came about. How did this song come about? Was it written first, then you found each other, or was it collab from the start? Tell me the story.
All right, I'm just going to fanboy
for
out
it.
for a
Yeah,
second.
no, go
I've been
for
a
it.
fan of Amy's for so long. I wrote this song during the pandemic over Zoom. And like
With
I was
Amy, or who were you
No,
zooming?
I was zooming Sasha Sloan and her partner Henry, who's an amazing producer and writer and artist and all that. Yeah, I wrote it on Zoom and I've had it. That was at the end of 2021.
Oh my God.
I've had it for a while, and then I just wanted a badass female artist, and
Yeah.
Amy was top of mind. I sent it over.
I had the easiest part of this whole thing. I was literally just like in my bedroom, and my manager, who is my husband, like so, he was playing it through the house, and I was like, because I've told him before, don't play any shit, because I'm doing stuff up here, and he'll play whatever he wants to play at half the time. But I'm like, if
Right.
it's a demo someone sent you, like, 'cause he gets sent demos from artists and stuff, and he'll play it, and every now and then he'll be like, oh, that sounds really good. And he was playing this song, and I know Sam's voice. You know, I'm a big fan of Sam
Yes.
as well. So I was like, that sounds like Sam Fisher, and we've tried to do something before. And I screamed downstairs. I was like, what was that? And he was like, Sam Fisher, come down. So I came down. And he said he wants you on the song, and I was like, I love it. Like it's fantastic. So I literally. That was it. That was it for me. I was like, it sounds sick. I didn't have to do anything. I put like my little spin on it.
Keep being like, I did nothing.
I honestly
just-
didn't though. I was like a really, really,
felt so
lazy
natural, though.
artist.
No, well, I came back over Christmas, and I flew up to the Gold Coast,
Yeah.
and we cut it in the room together, which felt like a foreign concept after the last 3
it
years.
was great though.
You said it was
'cause
weird.
everything-
No, it was weird that we got to do that because everything
I
else.
was
He's like,
freaked out.
way too
He's
close,
like-
way
yeah.
too personal.
He was way better on email. No,
A face for email.
yeah. No, but it was lovely that we got to do that. I can't believe you did that via Zoom. I never did that. Like
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Like
It-
I'm awkward
oh.
already in a room with someone, let alone, hey,
Also-
you got that delay?
When I'm on Zoom away for the show, I can never sing on beat to our goodbye songs. Like, how do you get the beats lined up? Do you just assume
Oh,
delay?
oh no, we didn't write it to track. It was all acoustic. Both me
Wow.
and Sasha and Henry hated doing Zoom sessions.
Right.
And so Sasha was like, listen, I've got a title. And she texted me before. She's like, I've got a title. We're going to go in this. I can only do 2 hours on a Zoom. So, like, let's just hope something comes out. And we just kind of smashed it out.
Wow.
It was kind of like...
Thank you,
we
Zoom.
were-
She came up with the title. So she was like, I got a title.
Mhm.
And you wrote around
And
the
then we
title.
just, like, I put a story to it.
Shit,
Wow,
man.
that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's a bit
Okay.
cute.
So,
Yeah.
Sam, this is Australian made. You obviously are Australian, but I have heard a rumour you haven't been in the country for more than 2 weeks at a time for 13 years.
Yeah.
What's going on? We
I-
miss you, babe. We miss you.
Oh, bless. No, it's so good to be here. That is true, except there was one time when I was supposed to be here for 2 weeks over a Christmas. This is like 10 years ago now. And so I went to college in Boston, and in Boston, you're not allowed to use a foreign ID when you go out. So I was using my passport.
Really?
Yeah. And my passport got like super waterlogged and like it was kind of like messed up. And when I came back, I had to go and renew my my visa to go and be in school over there. And I went up to like the passport office, and they were like, you actually have to get a new passport. And I was like, why? And they go, because you've damaged government property.
Oh.
And they said, that's
Bit of a reach.
they said that's a felony.
Oh, no.
And I was
sorry,
like, so
So then
sorry?
he went to jail.
No,
So
you're
they-
going to jail.
And then he started
We're taking
songwriting.
you right now. Sorry. Also, did you go, that's a bit of a reach, calm down?
I was a little like, You gotta be kidding me. And I said, are you paying for that? And no, yeah, but then so I had to stay here for an extra 2 weeks. And my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, bless her, she had to fly back by herself. And she'd never been out of the US before. And that was her first trip home. It was chaos.
Oh my God.
So that's the only time I've spent here because I was legally mandated to.
Right, because you've been living in the US and you've been touring and running around the whole world.
Doing my thing.
And zooming from Boston. You're living in Boston?
No, so I was in Boston for college. I was there for 4 years, and then I've been in LA for 9 years, and I've just left LA, and now I don't really have an address. But I'm trying to just come back home for a bit and like split my time between here and like the world.
Would
you
you
know?
say you're a backpacker?
I would say I'm a nomad.
He's a bougie backpacker.
Nomad. We love it. So, Amy, you're obviously a judge on Australian Idol.
Yes.
We love it. Well, to be fair, we have been watching clips on socials because we do the show when it's on. I did admit that to you before.
Yeah.
But we do love Idol as a concept and as a social result. So how does it go judging? Like, do you think you have more empathy as a performer for people who in auditions? And do you feel like you can understand when they kind of make little mistakes and you can hear little twinges of when it's actually you can't do that or that, you know, you weren't able to at this time? You know what I mean?
I look at it from a really different point of view. Like, say, Harry, who's next to me, is very technically trained, and Megan, for that matter, they can hear when people are off. They can hear runs when you shouldn't be doing runs. They really have a different ear to me. I'm looking at like sort of weird things, like if they're captivating, if they're confident, if they've got a bit of stage banter, I don't know, because I mean, Idol's different from The Voice. Idol, you want someone who can put on a show but also hold a conversation.
Yeah.
And be an idol. You can't idolize someone that you can't connect with. You know, It can't just be a voice. It's got to be someone with the package. So I just look at everything.
Absorb it.
Yeah, how they dress and like just everything. So it's been great. You know, I just lean into what I know. I don't try and pretend I know weird, you know, notes that people are hitting or anything. I just kind of just lean into what I know.
Did you ever get like used to crushing people's dreams?
That's what I was going to ask next. My next question
Sorry. Should I join here? Let me join this seat.
Okay, we'll just stop over. Come here. Okay.
Amy,
listen to us.
what's it like to crush a dream?
A really big dream they've had for 15 years. They've gone to singing classes. They've paid tens of thousands of dollars.
Guys, this is so intense.
And they go to Amy Shark and they're shaking and they go, it's scary, isn't it, having judges in front of you?
It's oh my God, there's a press conference.
But obviously, a huge part of Idol is the shit auditions. Like,
yeah, totally. No, that was my biggest fear. Is like, you know, because I honestly struggled with the word judge. I was like, man, I don't want to be a judgy. I don't like the word.
Oh,
judge.
I didn't struggle with it from Mussing. I was like, fuck yeah.
I was like, I'm a judge.
My time out
here. But you're right. These are kids. You know, these are kids, and I don't want them to go home and have this weird complex. And I also need fan base. So I'm like, don't go home and hate me. Still buy tickets and merch. But like, it still was something that, you know, you can't like lie to people. And a lot of the times these kids come in and they've got these big hopes and dreams, and you need to, a lot of them it's just work. You know, a lot of them they're just too young. You know, I really sucked. Like I really, really proper sucked when I was 15. And so when the odd one comes through and they are amazing, it's like, well, Jesus, like this is scary how great you are. But yeah, there's some that you just like, I went for empathy. I did, because I can't do it. I can't look it in their eye and go, no, you know, Kyle's brutal, you know, he's so brutal but that's who he is, you know. And Harry, he sort of doesn't have time to mess around. He's really there for, you know, all the right reasons. And he's running the schedule for filming.
Yeah, he's like, guys, we're
behind
schedule.
I'm on the clock.
I got to find it like 6 weeks. So yeah, but it's fun. It's a cool panel. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I just think also sometimes, I guess, does part of you kind of want those bad auditions to make this show right?
Do you think about that stuff?
Because like, yeah, you do. Of course you do.
Look, it breaks up the day.
Well, yeah.
When someone comes in and they're just like, you know, sort of from another planet, I'm like, here we go, baby.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to know. Do you brace yourself?
I mean, the dirty side of me is like, let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Please be weird.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah.
Well, you were singing High on You, and also This City, the online exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm super excited. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Some days I can't get out of bed, but that don't mean I don't want you in it. Some days I can't like what I see, but I feel alright when you're looking at me. I don't know how, but you find a way of fixing my heart when I think it might break. Whenever I get low on love, I get high on you. Whenever I don't have enough, I get by on you. Even when I lose my grip, start to slip up, you give me something to hold on to. Whenever I get low on love, I get high, high on you.
Some days I can't be who you hope, but that doesn't mean I want you to go. Some days I'll push you to the edge, but I'm just projecting the things in my head. I don't know how, but you find a way of fixing my heart when I think it might break. Whenever I get low on love, I get high on you. Whenever I don't have enough, I get by on you. Even when I lose my grip, start to slip up, you give me something to hold on to. Whenever I get low on love, I get high, high on you. Sometimes I don't understand how you can take me just as I am.
You could have anybody you want. It's almost unfair that I'm who you got.
Whenever I get low on love, I get high
on you.
Whenever I don't have enough,
I get
by
on you.
Even when I lose my grip, start to slip up, you give me something to hold on to. Whenever I get low on love, I get high, high on you.
Ooh, high on you.
This is Australian Made on Hot Nights with Abbie, and today we have Sam Fischer with This City. Hell yeah.
Oi, oi.
Let's do it.
I've been seeing lonely people in crowded rooms, covering their old heartbreaks with new tattoos. It's all about smoke screens and cigarettes, looking through low lights of silhouettes. But all I say is lonely people in crowded rooms. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Oh, I remember mornings where my head didn't hurt, and I remember nights when I didn't feel like work. She wakes up at noon and she's out till 3. She leaves her perfume all over me. But I remember mornings where my head didn't hurt. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me and leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing knowing where I belong. The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, the city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Yeah.